Hi everyone, I just woke up this morning and it is frigid. I feel like the weather just changed overnight and it's really windy and cold here in Austin, and it must be about 30 to 35 degrees. And I'm not exactly hungry, but I also want to feel a little bit nourished. So I thought this morning I'd make a video to show you all about my coffee morning ritual and what I put in it, as well as just a little tidbit into my skincare routine in the morning. So stay tuned and I hope that you enjoy. I really like the taste of coffee, and to me it doesn't necessarily wake me up in ways that it may do that for other people. I just really love the taste of it, and then also the ritual of having it hot in the morning. And I like really simple methods of making coffee. I don't own a big coffee maker. I just use this really simple and old school espresso machine that I've had for forever. I mean, you can see it's just like all beat up. I like this percolating method the best, and I use espresso coffee. And then what I do is I make it into a superfood concoction and then have that in the morning while I meditate or go over my day, and it is really, really good. So I want to show you how to do all of that. But first, I always have water first when I wake up in the morning, no matter what. And I like having a slice of lemon as well, because it is very cleansing in the body, and even though it's an acid, once it goes into your body and you ingest it, it alkalizes your body, so it really balances your pH. Just have that first thing in the morning. I never have coffee right away because I believe that first thing you should do in the morning after your body has been in, digestive rest is hydrate your muscles, hydrate your organs, and get your digestive system going with some good fluid. So I'm gonna prep my espresso, and while it's brewing, I'll go over my skincare routine that I do in the morning. So I just filled up my percolator with some water, and now I'm gonna use some ground espresso. Right now I'm using just regular Cafe Bustelo. It's very nostalgic for me because it reminds me of New York, to be honest. But I just fill it up all the way to the top, and I like that strong, robust flavor. This is probably the easiest coffee maker. This is an ode to my Italian friends. So I just twist it and put it on the stove and just heat it up. I am gonna have just a little something to eat in addition to my water, and I'm gonna have a pear. Isn't that so cute? Look at that little butt of a pear. Pears are really good to have in the morning because they're extremely cleansing. This is very Japanese as well. It has the right amount of sugar to boost your energy. It feels really hearty and it tastes really good. So I'm totally just gonna eat a pear as we talk about skincare. So join me over on the couch for just a little chat about what I do. For those of you who don't know me, welcome to my channel. My name is Kiele JAEL, and I'm a nutritional wellness chef and a sensuality coach for women based in Austin, Texas. And my whole goal and mission in making these videos is to share information all about holistic nutrition, energetic cooking, and sensual nourishment, so you fill your day with flow and with ease. As my coffee is brewing, I just want to share a little bit about what I do in the morning for skincare. I tend to wake up pretty puffy, and I don't know if it's my age or sometimes if I have a glass of wine or two the night before or a little bit too much salt. Sometimes I wake up puffy. I haven't had any of those things in the past few days, so I just think it's the change in weather, and then also it's getting hot in the house, and this dry heat from the heating system can sometimes do that. So I woke up a little bit puffy, and although you may not think it, I feel it in my face. It feels like quite hot. So I like to put on these patches in the morning, and these are Patchology brand, and they're rejuvenating eye patches, and I really like these, and I've tried so many different eye patches. Arbonne is another really good brand. You can get these online, but I got it at a store called Blue Mercury. So it comes with this really cute little spoon, and they're quite jelly, see? I'm just gonna take a couple out and put them on my eyes. Ah, just like this. So I'm gonna look kind of silly, but it is what it is. I keep these in the fridge, and in the morning, I'll just come down and put these on and leave them on anywhere from about 15 minutes to an hour, as long as I feel them getting quite absorbed in my skin, and you'll definitely feel it. And the cool thing about putting them in the fridge is that I literally feel the skin underneath my eyes and then into the bottoms of my eyes, like cooling down and coming back in, like just calming down, and it feels really good. So definitely get yourself some eye patches in the morning if you suffer from puffy eyes and dark eye circles like I do. It's hereditary, but still it is really good to have some of these. In addition to the eye patches, I also like to depuff my face, and the way I do that is I use some baby wipes with an ice cube, and it's super simple to do. So I just have these Aveeno baby wipes that I got at the store. I just take one of these out. Oh, they're pretty big. And I just take an ice cube and then just wrap the ice cube in this baby wipe. And then I tend to just like roll the ice cube on my cheeks. This is really good if you are a teeth grinder at night, like I am sometimes. And it's really good to just like create that jawline and just depuff your face and your neck. And it's really good for like lymph drainage. What I like to do too is just put it on my forehead and just roll up. And you know, this is really fun for me. Skincare can be really innovative and creative and fun, and I'm not a skincare expert by any means, but I do really care about what I put on my skin and what gets absorbed into my body, because I do believe that it's just as important as what you eat. And if there's anything I invest money in, it is skincare products, because there are so many chemical products out there, and while some chemicals aren't terrible for you, it's so important to focus on your skin and make sure you have skin that's hydrated. You know, just pay attention to it and don't let it go, because it's really important for your health, and anybody can do this. This is not just for women. Men can also do this as well, and it's really beneficial. It feels so, so good. So highly recommend doing this if you suffer from puffiness, or you know, you wake up with just like a red face, or you're really sensitive to heat or inflammation. This is really good to do and super cheap and easy. So while my eye patches absorb in my eyes, I'm gonna go over all the ingredients I like to put in my Superfood coffee and why I choose to do that. It's a way to de-stress your morning and to make it more of a sensual ritual, so you can just feel better going through your day. And I truly believe that how you start your day really dictates what's going on in your life. And I've just been working so much on de-stressing my life as much as possible. So creating my coffee into a morning ritual has really been great for me. And why not make it healthy for you? So the 3 superfoods that I put in my coffee are cacao, maca, and ashwagandha. If you've never heard of these before, they're pretty well known. You can pretty much get them at any grocery store or health food store. Cacao is incredible for you. It has tons of antioxidants, and it is mood boosting, it is brain boosting. It has great sources of iron, calcium, and magnesium, which is super important for heart health. It's said that cacao opens up the heart, and it's really, really great for women especially, since we lead with our hearts. It has the 4 major bliss chemicals, which are serotonin, tryptophan, tyrosine, and I'm gonna butcher this one, but I'm gonna say it, phenylethylamine. These bliss chemicals are associated with feelings of comfort and coziness and happiness, and it actually alleviates depression. So it's a natural, healthy way to get your buzz on. Maca is an essential root that has incredible vitamins and minerals like vitamin C, iron, and copper. It also has been said to increase libido in both men and women and actually help increase fertility in men, and at the same time help soothe menopausal symptoms in women, which is really cool. And it helps boost your brain function and gives you energy and helps with performance. I've also read in a study that it helps block the sun's UVA and UVB rays if you apply it topically to your skin. Now, I've never tried that, but I just think that that's really cool information to know. I just think it's amazing how there are so many plants and fruits and vegetables out there that literally protect us from the inside out, from pretty much anything going on in the environment. It's super special. The last one I put in is ashwagandha, and it is a root that has existed for about 2,000 or 3,000 years. And it's something that I've been incorporating into my coffee ritual for about a year now that helps bring feelings of calm. There have been studies that actually show that adding ashwagandha and having that in your diet and in your lifestyle actually reduces the cortisol release by 20% in your body. So if you have struggles with stress, definitely add some ashwagandha into your life. It also helps with arthritis and joint pain as well. It just moisturizes the joints. So these are like halfway absorbed, and I think my coffee is almost done. So let's go back over to the kitchen and I'll show you exactly how to make this superfood coffee that I absolutely love. If you're liking this video so far, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you be a part of my YouTube family, and write a comment down below so I know who you are and we can introduce ourselves and get to know each other. And if you have any questions or comments that you want to make, or if this is really speaking to you, definitely leave me a comment because I would love to hear what you have to say. All right, so these are pretty absorbed. I can tell because they're not moving anymore and they're not slipping, and it feels pretty dry. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take these off. And I'm warming up some almond milk just because I love this to be like quite warm, not hot, but warm. So I have that going, and then I'm gonna put everything in the blender. I'm gonna use about half of this only because it's quite strong. I like to put the liquids first so that way it blends more evenly. If you put all the powders on the bottom where the blade is and then fill it up with liquid, what's gonna happen is that the powders are gonna compact down there, and you don't want that to happen because it won't blend properly. So always liquids first. So now I'm gonna put in all of my superfoods, and I'm gonna use a teaspoon of each, which is perfect. You don't wanna go too overboard with these superfoods because it could really make you kind of feel a little bit too expanded and energized, and just boost your libido and your nervous system and just make it go a little bit crazy. So a teaspoon is good enough for me. Also, if you are on Instagram, I would love it if you give me a follow and say hello on there. I'm always posting different content on all of my social media platforms, and would love it if we became friends. So I've put in a teaspoon of cacao, ashwagandha, and maca, and then a teaspoon of turmeric, which I love adding in here just because it helps boost my immune system and it's super cleansing. I'm also gonna add in 1 scoop of this collagen, which I've been adding into my morning ritual because it helps with joint health, digestion, and fertility, which is exactly why I'm taking it. A little pinch of pink Himalayan salt is really good to add in there as well, just for balancing those flavors and also for absorbing the nutrients even more. It's always nice to add that in there. Last, I'm gonna add in some honey, and I'm gonna do about 2 tablespoons because I like it to be quite sweet. But I wanna show you this little trick. So I put like a little dollop of olive oil, not enough to make it taste olive oily, but then I coat the entire spoon with olive oil. This way the honey just slips right off and you get all of that honey in there, so your measurements are pretty accurate. See, it just slips off. See how well that worked? It's pretty cool. All right, now let's blend this. If you want to become passionate about healing yourself through food and cooking, definitely check out the rest of my videos, including my new series, Foods That Heal. And if there's something you're interested in, definitely check it out. Ooh, big reveal. Oh, this tastes so good. I'm so excited to have this. Wow. That is so good. So that's pretty much what I do in the morning, and I love to have this while I go over my day and start working and just use it as an opportunity to get more centered and nourish myself in just really healing, beautiful ways. And it's perfect if you love coffee and you love superfoods and you want to focus on getting healthier, because why not? Take care, and thank you so much for being here, and I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful and fun to watch. Be well.